Hey everybody, welcome back to Twin Cities Live. There are only 61 days until 2020, but you don't have to wait for the new year to make a resolution. You can do it right now, and it all starts with how you wake up.
Here to show us how to take action in the AM is fitness and mindset coach Moira Casaba here with us on Twin Cities Live. Moira, what a joy to meet you.
I'm so excited to be here.
We're so happy.
You got to set the table with kind of who you are and the journey that you went through. That we'll get into unpacking the power of these morning routines. What happened?
Yes, what happened? Gosh, 4 or 5 years ago, I was definitely at a rock bottom in my life. I was managing a business, managing a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Yeah, girl.
And a marriage and just all the things. And I couldn't keep all the balls in the air. And I looked back and realized that the business was falling apart, the marriage was falling apart, I was falling apart, my health, physical, spiritual, mental, just kind of all of it was absolutely unraveling.
And the most frustrating part is it's not for lack of effort, right?
No.
You say all those things and you're tired
like
at the end of each day.
Running, yeah.
Okay, so you say a morning routine changed your life. Was that the beginning of things starting to fall back into place?
So that was at a turning point where I let go of one business to partner with a health and fitness company.
Yeah.
But I put this morning routine into place. And I love to really lean into my morning routine, but we don't all have that much time. So I think even if you have 10 minutes, you can do this. You can absolutely do this. And I came up with this kind of system of 3-3-3. So 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. We've all got that, right?
That's great.
I mean, I did it on the plane this morning.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes, writing down with my coffee, writing down what I'm grateful for, how life is showing up for me, how I'm winning, just a gratitude. Focus on the good.
First.
And then shift to the kind of the calendar. And what I break that focusing on my goals down into is what's my yearly goal or yearly goals, what are my monthly goals, and then what are my weekly goals.
And you're going through that pretty quickly. And you're doing 3 minutes. It's just kind of like, hey, reminder, check in, what's happening.
Just bringing them back to the forefront of your mind. And I think that weekly goal is key because it really drives what you're doing in your daily life to kind of hit that. What do I want to accomplish by the end of the week?
And then the vision. 3 minutes on the vision.
Vision to me is everything.
Okay, so talk about that because some people hear vision, we think vision board, but it might be foreign to some of us, and it feels like, man, that is vague. How do you narrow it in so that it actually fuels you?
Yeah, so I think your vision has to just speak to you. It has to evoke emotion, excitement. And I think it has to involve a lot of things. I don't think your vision is a goal. I think your vision is, what do you want for your family? What do you want in your professional life? What do you want your days to feel like? What do you want, what do you want for your children? And when you kind of just read through that every morning, you are absolutely motivated to show up and do whatever it takes to accomplish those dreams.
So you went 4 years ago to feeling like everything was falling apart, including your marriage. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we're in a tough spot. To now you have a super successful business. Your marriage, I'm assuming that happy photo looked very happy. And aren't happy photos show everything?
Always,
And feeling like you're in great shape and you've got your health and wellness on track. So consistency has to be the key then? This is our problem, bud.
Consistency is everything.
This is our problem.
It's everything.
Hypothetically, let's say that we are not good at that. What advice would you give us?
So I think you've got to have something, which is where the Rise Up Planner comes in, where you're actually writing things down, where you're actually tracking the small little behaviors that aren't hard to do, but you're checking them off every single day so you're staying consistent.
Right.
If you can't do that with yourself, I think you need to find a partner.
Oh, yeah.
Hold each other accountable.
Yep.
And I also know that it's not perfection that where we find success.
Because if you mess up and you're not doing it one day, a lot of us just go, okay, well now we messed that up, we can't continue.
Absolutely. And I think that's, again, one of the biggest mistakes that we make. And we just have to remember that success is found in just recommitting to the process.
Yeah.
You do not like the idea of multitasking.
No,
And I am glad that you are saying this. Because it is tough.
Why? People pride themselves in it, though. Why don't you like it?
I know. I used to as well. I think I always use this example. What if we just checked our DMs, our messages, our emails, 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night?
Yeah.
Like, how less stressed would we be?
How
much more focused would we be?
So much.
How much more, we would just get so much more done. And so kind of the idea of time blocking out your day. And it can sound a little type A, but it in fact really gives you the opposite end of the spectrum where you're just focused and present.
My husband always says one-touch things. He likes to one-touch and get it done. Tell us about Rise Up 2.0, which is coming in January, because this is very intriguing to me, this whole idea.
So, you know, what happened was I kind of had this life system that I was operating from, where I went from way down here to success in all the things, and I started to coach people through that.
Yeah.
And I just saw their lives transform, and truly, like, I had no time to write a book, but I just felt that calling to really put into print what I knew was working in people's lives. So I wrote this last year, and Rise Up 2.0 is launching January 1st.
Oh,
So fun.
Moira,
Moira,
really
thanks
nice
for coming
to have
with all the
you.
good stuff.
Come
Here's
see
what
us
we've
again.
done. We want you to be able to follow Moira. Wouldn't that be a lovely thing? You can follow her on Instagram. We posted a link to her website and a link to how to buy her book, all up at TwinCitiesLive.com.